horses are on the track for race number 7. They're going to go 7 furlongs for $13,600. Number 1 is Wits Hurricane, owned by Club 3D, trained by Curtis Maxwell with Nyrone Austin. Number 2 is Hoochie Coochie Sam, owned by Dennis Dorchester and Heather Wallerstead, trained by Dennis Dorchester with Richard Mangley. Number 3 is American League, owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno with Antonio Whitehall. Number 4, that's Break the Line, owned by Five Dogs Racing Stable, trained by Wendy Anderson with Neville Stevenson. Number 5 is Finally Gotcha, owned by Clint Wilson and Judy Bradley, trained by Clint Wilson with Wilmer Galvez. Number 6 is Tiger by His Tail, owned by The Young and the Rest of Us, trained by Michael Nault with Stanley Chady Jr. Number 7, that's Mana Blues, owned and trained by Shelley Brown, Caleb Pizarro aboard. Rounding out the field, number 8, Candy Con, owned by 2PF Stable, trained by Tom Gardapi Jr. with Shannon Beauregard. Post time for race number 7, 2 minutes old. The field is set. They're at the post. And they're off. Quickly going for the early lead. Finally Gotcha and Tiger by His Tail. Those two to battle it out early. Settled in behind American League and Break the Line in between horses. To the far outside, Mana Blues has now engaged the leaders. Settled back 4 lengths on the inside. That's going to be Hoochie Coochie Sam with Candy Con and Wits Hurricane, the trailer. About 9 off the lead. The opening quarter, 25-1. Tiger by His Tail. Up by a nose, Finally Gotcha. Still settled in on the rail. Back in third, Mana Blues. Moving up smartly, American League. Making a 4-wide bid. Hoochie Coochie Sam. Also in a striking position, running real easy. Ready to make a 5-wide bid. The half, 49 seconds. American League has now cruised by the leaders. To the far outside, Hoochie Coochie Sam making his sustained bid back to Mana Blues, but it's a short lead for American League. Hoochie Coochie Sam has now collared him. These two inside the 16th pole. Hoochie Coochie got him at the wire. American League second best. Third is gonna go to Mana Blues. Tiger by His Tail. Fourth, Wits Hurricane rounds out the top 5. Now entering the winner's enclosure, the official winner here in race number 7, that's number 2, Hoochie Coochie Sam. Hoochie Coochie Sam is a dark bay or brown gelding, 5 years old, by Fort Larn. Out of the mare Samsel by Consolidator. Owned by Dennis Dorchester and Heather Wallerstead, trained by Dennis Dorchester, and ridden to victory by Richard Mangley. Time for the 7 furlongs, 1:28. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a claim to report. Claim for $10,000 was number 5, Finally Gotcha, claimed by Karen Bjarnson, trainer Tom Gardapi Jr.